So, good afternoon. We are back again with another player ratings. This is going to be the speediest player ratings in living history because in 33 minutes, I'm on Rants and Bants's channel and we're having a footy chat. We're going to see if Man United are going to go top by 6 points at the weekend and probably dissect how poor we are. So, yeah, make sure you subscribe to Rants as well and make sure you're firing up the likes on this video as well as subscribing. Big up to everyone who has subscribed recently. It's going pretty damn well at the moment. So thank you very much. Big up to everyone on Twitch as well. If you haven't subscribed to me on Twitch and you're an Amazon Prime user, that is free. So go and check that out. But big up to everybody who is watching. But last night it was Arteta ball back again. It was just boring, wasn't it? That has got to be one of the worst performances of the season, and there's been a lot of them, but that one last night, it literally, I'm lost for words. Genuinely, how many more times? And people are getting all excited because it's a draw. It's Palace. We struggle against Palace. Oh dear, is this where we are? Is this where we're at as a football team, that we're happy with a draw against Palace? We're 11th in the league, and like I said, when we were going through that little upward spiral of beating Chelsea, beating Brighton, Newcastle, who else did we beat in there? I can't remember. It seems like so many like losses and draws. It's hard to remember the wins. But we beat Chelsea. Oh, West Brom, that was it. West Brom. That's it. When we got our Arsenal back, West Brom, the 4 goals. It was 4-0, wasn't it? See, I don't even know the score. 4-0, 5-0. Either way, them games didn't fool me. And, you know, I've said it so many times. Them 3 wins in the league got us up to 11th. Let that sink in. 11th. And then last night, I was expecting a draw, so I weren't even angry. I still ain't angry. I expected a draw because I know what this team's like. And it just goes to show that, you know, if you get carried away, you end up with egg on your face, because we've done this so many times as a fan base that we win a cup and all of a sudden we're the greatest team in living history. All of a sudden we're pointing at other teams. Oh, we're only 2 points behind Chelsea. Oh, we're only 6 behind Tottenham. Oh, yes, it's great. Everything's rosy in the garden. We're 13 behind Man United. That's where we should be looking right now. And yeah, it's a bit of a madness, man. There's not many people that come out of that game last night with any credibility whatsoever, by the way. We'll get into the player ratings in a second, but where's our captain? What's happened to our captain? And, you know, it is starting to get to panic stage as well, because my man's doing nothing, literally nothing. And that is not good, because not only is he not scoring many goals, he's also not contributing at all in the games. And he looks disinterested at times. He had one good moment yesterday in that game where he blitzed somebody down that left side. Other than that, what did he actually do? He's not inspiring the team, not saying, look, I'm playing bad, but come on, lads, let's do this. It's a team game. Come on, we can do it. It's, you know, everyone's saying, oh, it's because we missed Tierney. Well, nobody was saying that when we were winning games without Tierney. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very, very coincidental that as soon as Tierney's not in the team and we don't win, oh, it's Tierney. Are we that reliant on one player? And that player's a left back. That's mad. It's actually mad. I can't understand how we are so reliant on just one player at left back. You know, Pablo Mari didn't play last night as well. And I actually thought David Luiz was really good. But again, you know, I'm going to do a press conference for the Newcastle game on Monday. I'm going to be doing that tonight at 9 o'clock. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. But he did speak about Pablo Mari. But we see in midweek that there was a report that came out. I even mentioned it on here that as soon as he plays 10 games, we owe Flamenco £1 million. Then when he plays 20, we owe him another million. Then 30, another, all the way up to 80. Kind of coincidental that last night would have been his 10th game. And all of a sudden he's got a calf strain. You know, Kieran Tierney was apparently muscle tightness, which is why he didn't play the game. And then Arteta's in the press conference saying MRI scans. What are you getting an MRI scan on a muscle tightness for? I don't get that. Why don't this club just tell us what's going on with our injured players instead of blagging it? But I expect nothing less from this club, if I'm honest. They've lied through their teeth for years to us fans. And again, it looks like they're doing it with Tierney. Potentially, they're doing it with Marie. And it's not acceptable. We're 11th in the table, man. 11th. We've got a top striker that's our top earner, club captain, walking around the pitch like he couldn't care less. I'm not suggesting he does care less, but it does look like it. Then we've got Lacazette, who's been in rich vein of form recently. Did he touch the ball or do anything of any note last night apart from fall over? You know you're in trouble when Granit Xhaka is your best player. That says it all, really. But anyway, let's get into the player ratings before we read some of your comments out. And let's start off, if I can find them. Where did I put them? Did I put them there? No, I didn't put them there. Where did I put my player ratings? Oh, there we go. I found them. Leno, 7. Made a very, very, very good save last night from Benteke. Didn't have a great deal to do other than that. I think they had 2 shots on target. We only had 4. Trust the process. They actually had more shots than us, believe it or not. Do you remember the times when Unai Emery was getting cussed because teams were coming to the carpet and having more shots than us? That's kind of a regular occurrence under this manager. But there we go. 7 for Leno. Very good performance. And he's been one of our best players in the last probably 8 games or so. He's had a couple of iffy moments, but overall, he is the least of our worries right now. Let's go to someone who is a massive worry. And that's the right back that isn't a right back because he don't like football, don't study his game, doesn't study his trade, doesn't watch football. Came out. No, did you notice he came out as well? The PR from Arsenal is strong again. Hecky B, 0. Crap. The guy can't defend. I don't care whether he gets forward. Even when he gets forward, he cuts inside because he ain't got any pace anymore to take a man on. Then when he doesn't cut inside and try and take a man on, he loses the ball because he ain't got any pace to get around him anymore. And technically, he's crap. 0. Not good enough. Every time they had an attack, it was down his side. Again, like it is every single game. But he won't drop his son, will he? He keeps picking his son. His adopted son that he put up when he moved from Barcelona to England to play for Arsenal. Oh, come stay with me, Hector. Come and stay with me and the wife. I'll put you up in our house. It's embarrassing. And then the PR from our club decides to send him out to do the press conference after the game, or to do the interview after the game, should I say, because they know that 99% of Arsenal fans will suck it in and go, oh, poor Hector Bellerin. He's just dropped the documentary. He's come back off of such a long and nasty injury. Oh, we can't really have a go at Hecky B, can we? This club know exactly what they're doing, and most people get sucked into it every single time. 0, dog shit. Holding, not much better, if I'm honest. But again, I've said this a million times on this channel. When you are covering the worst right back in the league, you're going to look out of your depth 9 times out of 10. Again, yesterday, he looked out of his depth because, oh yes, he was basically playing right back because the right back is caught so far up the pitch and out of position, basically playing as a number 10 at times, Bellerin, that the right centre back is now a right back. 3, not good enough, man. Yeah, and listen, like I said, I don't necessarily blame Rob Holding all the time for his poor performances, because that right back is dog shit and he is fucking him up as well. So there we go. Anyway, David Luiz, 7. Actually, a very good game from him again. A very good game from him. And he's been pretty good in the last few games. Maybe he should be captain. Just an idea. Maybe he should be captain. Because I don't see any captain leadership skills from our actual captain. But I'll come to him in a minute. But anyway, let's continue on. Like I said, David Luiz, I thought he was good yesterday. The amount of times Holding was getting spun on halfway, David Luiz got spun once, I think. Other than that, he was pretty good. Let's move on to Ainsley Maitland-Niles, the utility man, the backup man, the side man. Only gets picked when someone's injured. Just leave, mate. Just leave. Just go and fulfill your career, bruv. And good luck to you wherever it is you go, because we stopped this guy going to Wolverhampton Wanderers for 25 million or whatever it was, or 20 million, something like that. And since then, he's barely kicked a ball for this club. absolutely shocking. He was poor. And I knew he'd be poor from the moment he flipped a ball straight into, I think it was about row 10 of the clock end. Like, just shocking. Not good enough. Out of position constantly. Overrunning the ball constantly. Slow getting back. Not winning his duels with his man. It was just shocking. Dog shit performance from him yesterday. Just as bad as Bellerin's. Just as bad as Bellerin's. The one thing I'll say is Granit Xhaka kind of covered his arse a little bit, Maitland-Niles, by tucking in at left back quite a lot. Because if he hadn't, David Luiz would have had a mare as well. So yeah, crap. Let's move on to Xhaka. Man of the match. See? Clip that. Shall I? I'll clip it. I'll clip it because nobody will clip it when he praises Granit Xhaka, so I'll clip it. Let's clip it. There we go. We'll stick a little stream marker on that one. We'll stick that out later on today because nobody will clip it when Lee Gunner praises Granit Xhaka. It's only when I'm saying Albanians, dog shit footballer is Granit Xhaka is Albanian for dog shit football. I'll get my fucking words out in a minute. So yeah, people only put them clips out and say, oh, look at him abusing the players. Look at him abusing them. Well, there you go. Man of the match. 8 out of 10. Brilliant performance. Brilliant. Started off crap. Got better and better and better. And the amount of times he slid in to save us from having a one-on-one with the keeper or a one-on-one with a centre-back, he was pretty good yesterday. And listen, he ain't good enough for this club ultimately, but I go game by game on player ratings, and he was fantastic. So well done to him yesterday. Danny Ceballos, I'm going to give him a 5. I thought he started off really well and just got worse and worse and worse and was getting spun. And it weren't him doing the spinning. It was him getting spun. Normally it's him spinning around. Yeah, now he's getting spun the other way. Yeah, embarrassing in the end. But he did start off very well, and he was trying to go forward and be positive in that first half. Second half, I don't know where he went. Yeah, and listen, again, Granit Xhaka made him get a 5 because if he hadn't have covered his arse so much, it would have been a 2. But there we go. Smith Rowe. The Croydon De Bruyne. What happened? He turned into the Croydon Mesut Ozil and disappeared. Where are you? Let's be having you. Listen, you gotta say, he was crap. He was dog shit, man. I didn't see anything good that he done in that game. But when you've played no football for half a season and then you get put into a team and play 4 games in 5 and come off the bench and win the game basically against Newcastle in the game that you didn't start, maybe he's tired. I don't know. One thing I do know is he better fix up for the next game. Otherwise, we'll be looking at putting Willian back in the team. So yeah, 0, not good enough. Saka, 2, not good enough. Not good enough. And I don't know why we put him at left back. I don't get that. We put him at left back in the second half. What was that all about? I don't really get it. We were taking off strikers to bring on strikers. Surely we should have been taking off midfielders to bring on strikers or defenders to bring on strikers. He was crap on the right. He was worse on the left. Not good enough. And listen, he's been our best player in the last 3 or 4 games, so I'm going to cut him a little bit of slack. But not good enough, man. 2 out of 10. But at the same time, you know, the last 2 that I've just marked, Smith Rowe and Saka, that kind of says it all. The fact that we're so reliant on kids because our main men are not stepping up really. And listen, I'd keep playing Saka. I think he's a good player. I'd keep playing Smith Rowe. Excuse me. But at the same time, if we don't start getting performances out of Smith Rowe, we know this manager will bin him off again. So he needs to fix up, man. But anyway, let's move on to the two up front, basically. Aubameyang and Laka, 0-0, both dog shit. Lacazette, 4 and 5 or 5 and 4, whatever it was going into this game, absolutely crap. And this is why I get the ump with him, because he's got no hold-up play. People tell me, oh, he works hard. He's got work rate. I'd expect him to. He's playing for Arsenal Football Club. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd expect him to have work rate. He's made it as a professional footballer. He's got to have some level of work rate to have got where he's got. Just because he runs around a lot, don't mean he's doing anything. Is he pressing? No, he never presses. Is he linking the play by holding the ball up really well? No, he falls over every time he gets it with his back to goal. Is he making great runs in the box, which are ultimately leading to goals? No. Crap. Aubameyang disappeared. He's done a full Houdini. Not good enough. Unbelievable what has gone on with this guy. Where's he gone? It's absolutely shocking. Where has he gone? Because it looks like since he's got this paycheck, he's just said, fuck it, I can't be bothered, mate. He's got ozolitis. Literally, ozolitis. Unbelievable. Not good enough, man. Eddie, 0. Just sell him. Pepe, 2. The only reason he gets a 2 is because he saved Hector Bellerin's arse twice in that second half. Other than that, he would have got a fucking 0 as well. Thomas Partey, 0. How many times did he give the ball away? How many times was he like out of position? How many times did he let his runner leave? Like, he weren't even on the pitch that long. That was shocking from him. And I was saying it as it was happening during the watch along. Not good enough, man. Not good enough. But again, it's another one that's been rushed into a game against Tottenham when he shouldn't have been. Done another injury. And I made the manager right by not sticking him in the team last night. I thought that was a good decision. I thought it was a good decision not to risk Pablo Mari if that was the case. You know, if Bellerin, not Bellerin, Tierney, if he did have a tight muscle, then it was the right decision to leave him out. I said all of this on stream yesterday. But at the same time, his substitutions yesterday were just a fucking shambles. Like, I don't get it. So he gets a 0 as well. Arteta, 0. Rubbish. Not good enough. And we need a lot better than sitting at home drawing with Crystal Palace. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. But there we go. Man gave Lacquer a 4. Bro, you're on that high grade. I hope you're good, though, buddy. Hope you're well, Josh. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's read a couple of these out. I'm going on Rance's channel in 15 minutes. So make sure you come and check that out. But anyway, there we go. Pepe ain't doing it. Pepe didn't really do a great deal when he came on. Man of the match yesterday was this fella, Eze. What a player. And we let him go. Another masterstroke from this football club. Funny, innit? We let him leave the club. And people are sitting there crying that I want to give Balogun 100 grand a week. There's an example of a player that's left this club that's going to be on 100 grand a week real fucking soon. But there you go. Big up DJ E, folks, bruv. I ain't pinning that because we don't rep that person on this channel, bruv. I said my bit last night, and well, that is that. Beautiful cup of tea. Yep, we don't mention that anymore. So there we go. Big up to everyone who is watching live. Make sure you do pump the likes up. Insta Lee Gunner 82. Make sure you check that out. Put all my snippets and stuff from the videos out. I'll be doing that later on today. So yeah, man. Make sure you follow, well, you can follow my Twitter account, Lee Gunner 82. You can follow me on Twitch, and that is Lee Gunner 82. If you want to subscribe on there, and you've got Amazon Prime, it's free. So go and check that out. And Facebook, Lee Gunner AFC. Check that out. We're nearly on 15k followers on that as well, which is mad considering I've had it just over a year. It's about a year and 4 weeks or so, 3 weeks. All Lacquer does is twerk against the opposition centre back. That's actually not far from the truth, that, my friend. Big up to you, Tommy. And yeah, it's a bit of a madness, bruv. Big up to my girl Sophie on Twitch. Hope you're well, darling. Big up to everyone in my chat room, man. All of you lot are mad. The amount of traction we get on this channel is lit. So thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it as always. And yeah, man, we move to Newcastle on Monday, which is not going to be an easy game, is it? Low block FC against low block FC. Low block. No, mate, it's called Park the Bus. But that's only when Jose does it. Yeah. But still, we're only 6 points behind Jose. Yay! Let's all twerk. We're only 2 points behind Chelsea. We get a trophy for that one, apparently. The 2 points behind Chelsea trophy. Yeah. That 13 off United. And yeah, no doubt when Newcastle come again, because they rested Andy Carroll the other night. No doubt he'll turn into a prime Zlatan again, like he did the other day. The only thing he was missing in that game against us was the finish at the end. Because if he had won it, well, it would have been a totally different atmosphere around our fan base, that's for sure. So there we go. Anyway, big up to my boy Haddy. Big up to the Rat Army in the building. Rat United, my guy said. Rats Army, bruv. And yeah, we're just doing what we're doing, man. And check out this channel at 5 p.m. for the podcast. I'm on Rance's channel in about 10 minutes, so come check that out as well. And I'm going to get myself out of here. Big up to my guy Fortune. Love that name. Love it, my guy. And big up to you. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. And yeah, I'm out of here. Laters, peeps. I'll take around.